Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The three great shooters out there for them, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And for Detroit, Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Ivy is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the five.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times. Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And here's Ivy. Outside, Bagley. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. 5 on the clock. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now Cunningham after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And Stewart gets it to go.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you two things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Now here's Curry. Curry with another miss. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Ivy, guarded by Curry. Thompson comes with the double team. Thompson against Bay. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Bay reading the defense and just slashing through.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. To the inside. Green kicks to Poole. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Ivy. Passes to Stewart. Dishes it to Cunningham. To the wing on the left. Now here's Ivy. From outside the arc. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's Curry outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries, it is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court. I
love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with, over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
First free throw is good. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
And so Stewart nails both of them.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ivy passes to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The kick out to Cunningham. They get it back, and Bagley able to finish.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Pass to Green. Back to Wiggins. The three from Poole. That shot missing. And the Pistons now going the other way. Cunningham on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Curry kicks to Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Dish now to Thompson. Here he goes. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
You flash back to Sadiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Kevon Looney comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. And the pass to Olynyk. A fader. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Curry outside. Rebound by the Pistons.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Knox misses. Warriors trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Looney. Kuminga with it. Shot clock at 5. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Looney. No good from outside. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. DiVincenzo passes to Curry. Offline with his three.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Burks looking around. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Klay Thompson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Green. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the four-man position.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Thompson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Now, here's Ivy. Defended by DiVincenzo. Back to Cunningham. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. Warriors trail by 4.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs.
Now, here's Cunningham. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Wiggins against Bagley. Green with a screen on Cunningham.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State. Jordan Poole. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Both free throws good from Poole.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Great tee that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Poole. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Poole extending himself and finishing over the defense inside.
Ivy passes to Bay. Outside, Bagley. Bay with the screen for Bagley. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Poole. He feeds it to Thompson. And stolen by Bay. Kicks it to Ivy. Stewart passes to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. It's stolen by Green. Cunningham against Poole. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. For 3. Bay pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Poole. Buries it down low. Poole's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And Poole just going right through contact. I mean, this guy is getting better and better.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. He kicks to Cunningham. Bagley sets a screen for Cunningham. They could use a bucket. Bagley with the bucket.
Takes contact, and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Now, Poole. He has 6. Green in the post. He's against Cunningham. Green, the pass to DiVincenzo. Over Ivy. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. Knox, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Alec Burks subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Green. Looney comes in for Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Poole. And Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Warriors with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Curry looking it over. Wiseman sets a screen for Curry. And too long on the shot. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ivy kicks to Burks. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Olynyk sets a screen for Burks. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Kuminga. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, Klay Thompson can shoot the ball and score. We know that. He's also a capable defender. We know that. But how about checking out his playmaking?
15. The Warriors 18.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. And it's Ivy in at the point. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Now, here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And Klay rises up and takes that shot over the defense.
Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Left side Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And here's Cunningham. Top of the key, Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points from Marvin Bagley.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A second chance effort. Misses off the left iron. Pistons trailed by 3. And he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
And Brett, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 8.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Cunningham for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cunningham against Poole. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Stewart a screen for the lead. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Draymond's ball handling can be problematic for defenders at his size. You don't see guys get off the bounce like he does.
Now, here's Ivy. Bagley with a screen on Curry. Back to Cunningham. Stewart down low. Guarded by Green. Bagley with a screen on Poole. Second chance shot. In the corner, Bay with it. Back to Bagley. And another shot. The pass to Ivy. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Poole. Here's Bagley. And finally they hit one. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward Brent who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft, so he finds a way to stay healthy and gets into the right situation. Maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Curry, 8 points for him. To the middle, here's DiVincenzo. Burks pulls it in. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. Burks on the wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Can't cash in from close range. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Ball's knocked loose. Curry passes to Wiseman. Lays it up off the glass. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Spins. In the corner, Knox with it. Pass to Duren. A beautiful reverse layup. Duren's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Curry passes to Wiseman. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. The jump hook. A shot missing. The Pistons go the other way with it. So here's Burks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hayes. On this that time would have put him up. Now here's Curry. Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Here's Durant, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Curry with it. He's got 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Thompson. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Green in at the center position. Now, here's Cunningham. The pass to Bay. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Olynyk. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to Cunningham. Now Hayes. Screened by Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Head shot off. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. DiVincenzo against Olynyk. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. To the paint. Stewart finds Hayes. Olynyk sets a screen for Cunningham. Shoots a fader. Warriors with the rebound.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
DiVincenzo passes to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Stewart. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Hayes. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Green. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Thompson against Cunningham to take the lead. Warriors with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Free throw drops for Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Hayes. And Golden State also making a change. Poole's checked in for Kuminga. And both free throws good for Green. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Ivy. Now the pass to Bay. Bagley with a screen on Thompson. Here's Bay. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Poole. Over Cunningham. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Wow, and that's a big splash from Poole.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound and finish off by Bagley.
Love watching Bagley getting confident in big possessions.
Warriors leading by 3. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Pistons dancer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. A three. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Green. That one good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And stolen by Wiggins. And he drives in.
And Wiggins committed to help the team out offensively. Big shot.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Detroit with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors leading by 5. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Inside. Here's Ivy. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 6 points for Jaden Ivey. Curry passes to Green. Yes!
This team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
The Pistons have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Ivy. And the 3 off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Martin Bagley, the third. First personal foul. Team second.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Curry fires from way outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
From 10 feet out, Stewart misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Warriors, Curry. Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Burks finds Hayes. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so here is Golden State. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Burks. This one for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Clay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense. That's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but you know, we're making missed shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.